What's up, guys? Sean here with a 2003 anniversary edition Harley Davidson V-Rod. Forgot what they called it. Yep, I'm recording. Harley Davidson V-Rod. It's got good looking tires. If you want to see more about it's dirty, it's definitely dirty. If you want to see more about this bike, check out the walk around video. This is a test drive video. It's where we go fast and look cool and do all the fun stuff. This is the best part about my job. Test driving the bikes. And meeting the customers. I love meeting the customers. Hey Tim, I left the light on that V-Star. I left the key on that V-Star. You mind turning it off?
Okay, sure.
That's Tim. Tim's great. What are we doing here? Mice? Okay, you're just gonna keep on going. All right. Now the V-Rod actually has a motor that was designed by Porsche. And the sucker moves. Like I've said before, the purpose of me doing test drive videos are not to show you how fast I can go. We'll save that for the track. The purpose of me doing test drive videos, I'm just showing you what you're probably going to do with the bike. You know, drive it. Show you what it sounds like. Show you what it feels like to be this cool looking. Talk about it. Talk about the brakes, which feel nice and tight. Bang through all the gears, you know, stuff like that. Since the V-Rod came out, there's been a lot of other bikes in this similar style, and mainly the way you sit, because it's like a drag bar setup, but your feet are also in front of you. So you're kind of sitting like a V, where your hands are going this way, your back's kind of going that way, and your legs are going out. And it's pretty comfortable. It's a pretty comfortable stance. Now the V-Rod comes in, there's a V-Rod, and then there's a V-Rod Street Rod. The Street Rod's a little bit different, it has a little narrower tire, back tire, and also has mid-mounted controls. It's supposed to be a little more sportier, a little more for handling. And this is the 103 edition, no, 100th edition, 2003. And I like the color. I love silver and black. And it's a great looking bike. The bike really doesn't hit its power band until like 5,500 RPMs. It really starts to go at that point. And it's actually when this bike was made, this was one of Harley's smallest motors, other than the 883. This is smaller than a 1200, but it's actually one of Harley's fastest bikes. One of these days I'm going to do a test drive video where I'm test driving a horse and buggy. I got the connections. because you're sitting differently, it's really just a different experience hitting them corners. I enjoy it. Definitely fun. The pool's good, the bike runs good. It's got 25,000 miles on it. I've seen these things do a lot more miles than that. Although most people don't. Most of the ones that actually I had one that had 40 on it, I think. But most of the ones I get have like 4,000 or 5,000 miles. Because the people that just don't ride them very much. They want to hop on them, you know, putt around town a little bit, but that's about it. They're probably riding a different bike more often. Oh, you gonna pull out in front of me? School bus? Come on, school bus. There we go. Oh man, what happened to that kid's leg? Clutch feels good, brakes feel good, responsive throttle. And for the price I'm selling this bike, you really can't beat it. Beautiful outside. A little windy today, a little cooler, but still great weather. You know what? I forgot to put on my gloves. I don't want to hear anybody sending me a comment saying, "Where's your gloves?" I forgot them. They're in my van. Harley did this was the first Harley Davidson to ever be water cooled. Which is funny because it was designed by Porsche, and for a long time Porsche was air cooled. I mean, we say air cooled, it's more like oil cooled. But so apparently I don't know where I get this information from. I might be making it up, or I heard someone say it, but I may have said it to them for, I don't know. But apparently Porsche designed the motor, and then Harley did a couple tweaks after. Harley kind of redesigned it. Maybe it was too smooth or something like that, which I understand. I mean, Harley's got a feeling. You know, you hop on, you're like, yep, that's definitely a Harley. You can't have a bike as smooth as a Goldwing and say it's a Harley. You gotta please your clientele. I actually watched a documentary on them designing the V-Rod. It was pretty interesting. Alright guys, if you want to know more about this bike, check out the walk around video. I'll show you everything about the bike, everything you ever wanted to know about it. I pointed out, I ship bikes all over the country. My goal is for if you buy this bike and you fly in, driving home, I want you to know exactly what it is. The last thing I want is a disgruntled customer rolling up to my shop, being like, what is this? Alright guys, looks like the what's that? The gas gauge just came on. Telling me I gotta put gas in it. Alright. That's how we're gonna do it. Alright guys, it's Sean from Srkcycles. And remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.